Hello guys, it's your boy AD back here for another video. And in today's video we're gonna be doing Wife Naruto the God Destruction Part 2. Now if you haven't watched the last video I made about this, what it feels Wife Naruto was the God Destruction Part 1.5. And I was pretty much just fixing some stuff. Like this girl right here, she's not in the wife anymore just because she doesn't work for the story. So yeah. And I replaced it with female Kurama right here. And yeah, that's pretty much a couple of them. But yeah, you just go watch the last one so you can, see all the changes and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, I also made female Kurama join the team instead of Lana. So yeah, anyways, last time we left off, Tazuna just met with the Team 7. So yeah, and by the way, what's his name? Yeah, I had Menma meet on this what if. So yeah, Menma actually has a crush on female Kurama because he doesn't know that's the Nine Tails. But because this female Kurama can put away her tails, so yeah, that's why he has a crush on her. So yeah, anyways, now let's get right into videos. Now we're gonna start off at the west or south gate or something, wherever they meet up to go to the land of wave. Yeah, we're gonna start off right there, and then they all go out and stuff. Then they all Kakashi, Naruto, and Kurama see a puddle, but when the demon brothers come out this time, Naruto just disappears and appears behind them, and they fell to the ground because Naruto just neck chopped them, so knocking them out. So yeah, Sasuke gets mad and shaking his head. Is he trying to what's it called? Show that he's better than me? He's not. I'm a Uchiha elite and stuff like that. Typical arrogant Sasuke stuff and stuff like that. Anyways, they continue until there's a giant sword that comes rushing in, and Kakashi and everyone else ducks except for Naruto and Kurama. And Kakashi thinks they're gonna die, but Naruto raises his hand and says Hakai, and the sword basically get destroyed. So yeah, and everyone is wondering what the hell did he just do and stuff. And Zabuza appears mad on a tree and lands there, and he's very mad because his sword got pretty much vanished, because he doesn't know it's completely destroyed. He just thinks he teleported or something like that. And he asks him, give him back his sword and stuff. And Naruto says, I can't. And he asks him why. And then he says, it's destroyed. And Zabuza gets really mad and rush at Naruto. And Kakashi, well, what's it called? Let's just say he couldn't get there in time. And he's thinking in his head, damn it, I'm too late and stuff like that, He thinks Naruto is gonna get, destroyed. But when Zabuza gets there, Zabuza gets punched, and he breaks like 10 trees. He goes through like 10 trees and almost gets knocked out, and he starts, bleeding and stuff like that. And Kakashi is wondering what the hell, how is this kid so strong and stuff like that. And Naruto appears next to Zabuza and starts beating on him, but he isn't really using much, chi and stuff to make him stronger. He's just using a little bit of chakra to make his fist a little bit, more damage, but it's not really that much more. It's like Kakashi punches, I guess. Yeah, like that. Anyways, he gets beat up, and Haku did the whole thing, that whole thing with Zabuza and stuff. But Naruto realized that Haku is just, trying to protect something, not actually doing anything wrong and stuff. And since he's got destruction, he lets good things leave and bad things, get destroyed. But yeah, and he realized that was like, isn't all that bad. He's just trying to, get a good life and stuff like that. Anyways, he lets him go just because, but he knows that it's a fake hunter ninja, and because yeah. Sorry for any background noise, but anyways, he knows the whole thing and stuff like that. When they get to the house, Inari still does the whole, oh, no one knows my suffering and stuff like that. And Naruto tells him his backstory, and he cries and goes back upset and stuff. But he realized the whole, he's not the worst thing. It's just his grandfather. I mean, his dad died. That's it. But anyways, did Naruto? Can I actually do that? Yeah, whatever. Naruto goes. Should I? Actually, why not? I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna for that. Naruto goes and goes training outside. He just goes outside to chill out and stuff like that, and he goes in the village and he realizes the village is like super poor and stuff, and he goes hunting and makes food and give it away, and then some of Gato's goon come and says who did this and stuff like that, and Naruto comes out and they all wonder what is this joke? It's just a little kid and stuff. And Naruto says, what do you guys want? You guys want food too or something? And then they say, give us all your food and money and stuff, or we have to beat you up and get it by force and stuff. And Naruto laughs and they try to cut him and stuff. But when the sword hits Naruto, the sword breaks. Cause if you don't know, when you have ki on you, you pretty much like really hard to hit. I mean hurt and stuff. You pretty broken. I got it. Ki is pretty broken, especially in the Naruto world, cause swords and stuff can't hurt them. Even if you shoot them, they won't get hurt. So yeah. Anyways, Naruto starts laughing, and they're all kind of scared now because the sword got broken on his skin. So yeah, Naruto grabs them and then he says Hakai, and he destroys them. So yeah, and the villagers start cheering and stuff because even though it's kind of scary to see them die in front of them, but they don't really care. They Gato's too thug and stuff like that. And yeah. And I'm gonna say I'm just gonna give Naruto a little bit of special power because of Karma's thing. I'm gonna say when he destroys someone with the Hakai and stuff, he gets some of the memories. Like he gets an ideas of what they wanted to do and stuff. And he realized that Gato was about to, betray the Haku and Zabuza. And he feels a little bit bad for these two because they were just doing a job and stuff like that. And yeah. And Naruto goes home and stuff, and he actually leaves a clone there. So yeah, the clone just beats up these two guys that came there. And he goes to the team and stuff, and he was just laying down, He got a little bit of Beerus's habit to sleep, but not that much. He just got a little bit. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna say Naruto realized that what's his name? Sasuke was about to, get killed by the same bounce, and Naruto appears in the crystal ice mirrors. And he he just, breaks all the mirrors by just punching them, like air pressure and stuff. And Haku is shocked and pretty scared that someone is this strong. And he thinks he has to use the other guy to, put Naruto off guard and stuff. And he pulls needle on Sasuke. And Sasuke gets hit. And, the whole thing where he almost died and stuff like that. And after that, he sees Naruto just standing there. And he thinks Naruto is mad and losing control and off guard and stuff. And he pulls the needle at Naruto. And Naruto doesn't move. And when they hit him, they just break. Because, yeah. And then Haku get pretty much shocked by that. And Naruto stopped beating her. And yeah, Haku is a girl in this one. So yeah, just deal with it. Anyways, he stopped beating on her, and then Haku pretty much start blacking out until he sees Zabuza is about to get killed, and she tries to run there and save Zabuza. But Naruto realizes that, and he goes there and stands in the way, and the lightning, what's it called, Chidori, hits Naruto, but it doesn't hurt him or anything like that. It just hits him and bounces right off because of the key and stuff. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna say Kakashi because he almost killed his sensei's son and that stuff. He actually awakened the Mangekyo a lot early in this one. And yeah, but he passes out after awakening it, so yeah. And yeah, Naruto tells him that Gato is about to, betray them and stuff, and they don't believe him until Gato come here and, say the whole thing. I was about to go, but Naruto stops him and says, relax. And
25 kills. Oh my god.
And he just, raised his hand and said Hakai. And they all die, pretty much. Except for Gato. And then he goes to Gato and says, if you don't want to end up like your bodies, sign this paper over here. And then he gives Gato a paper that pretty much gives Naruto all of his money, all of his properties and stuff. Which I'm gonna say Gato had 25% of the whole Naruto world money and stuff. So yeah, Naruto's gonna be pretty rich in this one. He gets all of it and stuff, and he says, I wasn't gonna do that to you, but I don't know about these villagers. And then he pulls Gato at the villagers, and villagers torture Gato pretty much. Anyways, what's his name? They all go to the inn. Naruto offers Zabuza and Haku a place to stay in the leaf, and they accept. And what's his name? They all go there and stuff, and a council meeting get called because Sasuke, being the arrogant Uchiha he is, being the arrogant Uchiha that he is, and he asked the civilian council to call a meeting and ask Naruto to teach him something. And then they called a meeting because Sasuke, the last Uchiha, we have to oh no, he's not the last Uchiha, but they still love him for everything. And anyways, they called a meeting and stuff. And yeah, wait, hold up, give me a second. They called a meeting and stuff, and then they asked for Naruto, Zabuza, and Haku. Now they just want Zabuza and Haku just because they wanna make them sign papers for being in the leaf and stuff, stuff like that. And now to teach Sasuke the something. And then when they get there, they ask why the guys want and stuff. What Naruto does. Zabuza and Haku already know what they're here for. And yeah, when they say the Uchiha says you have a technique that break stuff and kill people in like 1 second, you have to teach it to the Uchiha and stuff like that. And Naruto says not gonna do that, and they all say you have to. And Sasuke says, I mean Naruto says no, I don't. And they all mostly the civilian side, trying to force Naruto. And Naruto pretty much just ignores the civilian side. And they say, can you at least show us the jutsu and stuff? And Naruto says it's not jutsu, but I can show it to you. And Naruto does the Hakan, let's say, just some random thing like a chair or something like that. And they're all shocked. And the ninja stuff, just, heads and stuff. Dunzo, Dunzo says, you have to. Do you want to drain my roots and boots and stuff? And Naruto says, nah, I don't want to drain your corrupted unwound and stuff like that. And everyone is wondering what does Naruto mean by corrupted and stuff. And remember, I said the Uchiha massacre didn't happen, but I'm just gonna say Danzo sent a bunch of what's this called? I almost called Uchiha Sasuke. Uchiha is outside the village for a dangerous exclamation mission, but it was actually just a plan to kill them and get their eyes. So yeah, he still got the arm and stuff. And anyways, Naruto says what, and then they all ask Naruto what they mean by corrupted. And Naruto says, you guys are dumbasses. I mean, you guys are dumb for not figuring it out earlier. And they all wonder what they mean. And they say, since you're so smart, Mr. Naruto, why don't you tell us then? And he says, look at his arm. And they look at it, and Naruto says, they all say, take off the benches stuff. And yeah, they figure out that Danzo is, having Uchiha and stuff like that. And Naruto says, okay, now I can kill him now. And he just Hakais him. And, he's dead. And they'll realize that he actually can kill people with, like, seconds. And they're actually a little bit scared because they all hate Naruto, so they're scared that he will, kill them. And yeah. And if you're wondering when Danzo didn't just use Izanagi, it's because the Hakai pretty much destroy everything to do with you, future, present, and past, and your whole soul, and just literally you just not exist anymore, pretty much. You don't even go to the afterlife, so yeah. Anyways, they also teach that jutsu to the Uchiha and stuff like that. And Naruto says, again, I'm not gonna do it, and even if I wanted to, well, I could, but I wouldn't go to all that trouble and stuff. And again, it's not a jutsu anyway, so yeah. And they'll say then it's a Kiki Genkai. And Naruto says not really, but I guess you can call it that if you want. So yeah, and then they all ask him what's the jutsu do and stuff like that. And he says it pretty much erased them from existence, like they were never even born and stuff. And they're all pretty shocked. And yeah. And then they all look at Zabuza and they say you can, become a journeying and stuff like that. But you have to, do it, have some umbos around you to, make sure that you're not doing anything suspicious or anything like that. And Haku, since she wasn't actually in the bingo book for anything, they just let her be a normal Chunin and stuff like that. But the civilian side tries to put her in the CRA and stuff, but she says if you try and put me in CRA, I will leave the village and never come back and stuff. So they all just shut up and yeah. And anyways, Naruto gets informed of the Chunin exam, and yeah, actually no. he was walking around with, Haku and stuff. They were, I guess you can call it a date. They were just eating ramen and stuff, but if you don't call it a date, you can call it that, I guess. Anyways, they were eating ramen and stuff to get to know each other better and stuff. But yeah, then Kakashi appears and asks to tell Naruto about the Chunin exam. And yeah, and then they were walking around and they see Gao and his team and stuff. And Naruto says, put the Terukage grandson down or you die. And Kanko, hearing the word die, and he always hears it from his, Gaara, his brother and stuff. And he doesn't really like that word. So he puts him down. And he says, good job. Good choice, because I would have destroyed you and stuff. And he says, you're cocky for your age, but yeah. And he points at the tree and destroys it. And Gaara falls on the ground. And everyone is, the whole team of Gaara's team is shocked.
What?
And yeah. Anyways. What's it called? When they go to a Chunin exam, Naruto and Haku are pretty good friends. And what's his name? Kurama, she knows that Naruto needs more than one. You know what I mean? Anyways, sorry for any background noise. My sister is being pretty loud. Anyways, you go to a Chunin exam and the rain test. It goes pretty easy for Naruto and Kurama because Kurama has been, pretty old and knows a lot of stuff. And Naruto, let's just say, yeah, he knows everything about the whole universe because he rules the universe. And yeah, anyways, the next part, the force of death, when Naruto, let's just say he gets a F score, I think. So yeah, when Naruto goes in the force of death, Menma and Mito. Wait, did I even give them any abilities yet? I don't remember. So I'm just gonna say they have the normal Rasengan. Actually, yeah, they have Rasengan and summoning jutsu. Yeah, summoning jutsu. And I'm gonna say Mito has wind style, and Menma has fire style. And yeah, I'm gonna say they attack Naruto because Naruto, they don't like him and stuff. And Naruto, when they launch the fire, they appear and stuff, and they start talking to Naruto, thinking that Naruto will get intimidated and saying, "Oh, you have to give us a score" and stuff like that. Naruto just grabs Kurama and disappears because he doesn't want to deal with them and leaves Sasuke right there. And Sasuke said he doesn't have the score on him, so don't attack him and stuff. So they weren't really planning on attacking him anyway, so just let him go. So yeah, Naruto is walking around and Orochimaru comes and he tries to, give Sasuke an Iki. I'm in the curse mark. Anyways, yeah, he tries to give Sasuke a curse mark, but Naruto appears there and slaps Orochimaru away. And yeah, and he says, "Orochimaru, what are you doing here?" And Orochimaru is shocked that he knows who he is and stuff like that. So yeah, he says, "How do you know who I am?" And Naruto says, "I know everything about. I know pretty much everything." And now Orochimaru starts laughing. He says, "You don't know everything. You don't know every jutsu and stuff." And Naruto says, "Actually, I do." And Orochimaru says, "Oh, is that so? How many jutsus do you know?" I mean, Naruto says, how many jutsus do you know, Orochimaru? And then Orochimaru says, I'm just gonna say he knows 1,000 jutsus. Yeah, I'm just gonna say he knows 1,500 or something like that. And Naruto laughs and says, I know 5,000. And Orochimaru is shocked, and Orochimaru doesn't really believe him. And then Naruto says, if you don't believe me, then come and try me. And Orochimaru rushes at him, and he tries to attack Naruto, but he keeps failing and getting pushed back and stuff. And Naruto gets bored of it and punches him away, breaking Orochimaru literally in half. Like, he just pretty much punches him so hard that he gets, put to a bunch of pieces, just explodes pretty much. And but Orochimaru comes out of his mouth and stuff like that. Typical Orochimaru. So yeah, Orochimaru was shocked and stuff. And Sasuke think that Naruto is trying to show him up and stuff like that, and he rushes in, but Orochimaru grabs him and pretty much knocks him out and was about to bite him to give him the curse mark, but Naruto puts a barrier on Sasuke, and yeah, Orochimaru bites it, but he starts burning up. And it doesn't work on Sasuke because there's a barrier around him. So yeah. And what's it called? Yeah. There's a barrier on him and stuff. And yeah, he doesn't get the curse mark and stuff. And yeah. He what's it called? Fuck. Naruto grabs Orochimaru and says, well, anyways, it was fun meeting you. And then he Hakai's him, but I'm just gonna say one little piece of Orochimaru is technically dead, but not really, because he has a curse mark on people and stuff, and it's practically a piece of him. So yeah, I'm just gonna say Orochimaru is dead at the moment, but yeah, I'm gonna revive him soon enough. So yeah, anyways, he's kind of alive, and just say he gives random Sound Ninja a curse mark, and he's trying to come out of that one, but it's taking time and stuff, and he's gonna be pretty weak when he comes out of it. So yeah, anyways, they go to the, let's just say Orochimaru has a heaven skull, so yeah. And Naruto gets it and stuff, and they go to the preliminaries. Naruto is gonna be versus... I don't wanna kill Sakura yet. Let me see. I'm just gonna say Naruto versus Sakura. Yeah. And Sakura is saying, oh, I heard you hurt my Sasuke-kun, didn't teach him, that weird jutsu that people say you have, but it's probably a lie and stuff, you dead last. She's trying to, talk trash about Naruto and stuff. But Naruto doesn't really care until she says, I'm gonna beat you up just like those villagers used to beat you up. And everyone realized that Sakura messed up. And Naruto glares at her, licking her loud bloodless. And Naruto appears in front of her and grabs her by the neck. And he starts squeezing her neck. And then everyone can hear her neck literally cracking and stuff. And yeah, Sakura starts screaming and stuff like that, and she's slowly dying, but Naruto lets her go, and then Sakura tries to say that she gives up, but she can't speak because she doesn't have any voice there because Naruto broke her neck, so she can't really, talk. Anyways, oh my gosh. Then Naruto grabs her again, but this time he throws her at the wall, breaking most of the wall, and pretty much almost knocking her out. And Naruto says, "Since you couldn't keep your mouth shut, I'll shut it for you." And he raises his hand and says, "Hakai," and yeah, she's dead. So yeah, Rock Lee, yeah, he still fights Gaara and stuff. That goes the same, except for this time, when Gaara was about to, crush Gaara's leg, Naruto appears and Hakai's the sand, break it, Yeah. Now she just appears and, takes it for Gaara. For Lee, but doesn't do anything, so yeah. Anyways, yeah. Everything else was the same, and let's just say Chiba. Yeah, let's just say he fought a winning person and lost. Just because. So yeah, and the 1 month training. Now, I'm just gonna say Naruto, went out with what's her name, Haku, and yeah. And I'm actually gonna say in this what if Ino was not friends with Sakura and hated her because she was always in Sasuke and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that, and she got really good friends with Naruto because she got rid of someone that could get her Sasuke going and stuff like that. So yeah, they got pretty close together, and I'm pretty sure you guys can guess where this is going. So yeah, and I'm just gonna say Naruto didn't really train that month. He just trained with, I don't know, Goku and stuff, on key stuff. I don't know. And yeah, and I'm gonna say in this month, Sasuke learns the exact same thing. And Mema and Mito, they fought some random people in one, and they learned the what's this called, Uzumaki chain. They get the summoning jutsu. If I didn't already give it to them, I'm pretty sure I did. The Rasengan. They get a couple of fire and wind jutsu, like wind star, wind gale palm, wind star, wind tornado, 5-star fireball, 5-star good fireball, stuff like that. Basics, pretty much. Anyways, they also get imperfect sage mode. So yeah, and Naruto also he has a summoning contract. It's like Fox, but he doesn't summon Kurama because she's already out the seal. So yeah, she just has it for like the healing foxes and stuff like that, and spying foxes and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, I'm also gonna say there's a 8-tails fox, which is like pretty much like Yuki, but a little bit I'm gonna say a little bit weaker, but yeah. And she doesn't have to have beast bomb or anything like that. She doesn't have those. He doesn't have those. It's up part because it's a giant fox. I don't want to do that. Anyways, they go back to the Chunin exam. They go to the Chunin exam arena and stuff, and it's like Naruto versus Neji. Oh yeah, I forgot about Hinata. Yeah, she's pretty much with Mema and Mito, so she's a little bit stronger actually. And yeah, he's versus Neji, Naruto versus Neji, and stuff like that. And yeah, this is what I'm gonna be leaving it off. Hope you have a good day, a good night. Peace.